Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me here today on Illy Energy. It's a pleasure to have you and to read for you. I am doing a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, and Mars. If you're a Sag Sun and you're watching this and perhaps it's not resonating with you, maybe you need to go and check out your Moon and Rising sign. We're working with current energy today. Energy is not stagnant, it's always moving and changing. So if you hear something today that's not really sitting right with you, that's okay, because your circumstances are subject to change as well. So we're gonna jump right into it because I've been having a lot of technical difficulty issues when it comes to Sagittarius and recording this reading. Maybe that means I'm also gonna have an issue uploading as well. So I'm just really curious to see what it is that is in store for Sagittarius for July. What does Sag need to know? Ooh. We have Judgment. Dun, dun, dun. We have Judgment. Some of you could be and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so some of you are dealing with a situation that, I'm gonna be honest, it's not the greatest, simply because I get the sense that you are sneaking away from something. I get the sense that you are sneaking away from something because it's no longer like where you want to be anymore, and you are worried about how that other person is going to perceive you, how they're going to perceive the situation, how they're going to feel about you. You're worried about being judged, okay? I feel like some people are thinking about leaving behind a job or a relationship that they've been in for a very long time. And the reason that they want to leave it could be because there was some sort of deceit or deception, or perhaps you were led to believe that things were going to be different than how they actually are. And now that you're getting a chance to really see things for what they are, you're like, I don't know. Like, yes, I put a lot of work into it, but you're not afraid to walk away. However, you're afraid of the judgment that's going to come along with that. So many cards want to come out for you guys. Like, I just can't get two cards. It's like 10 cards want to fall out for you guys. Because there's a lot of energy to say, or there's a lot to say here. And also I left you guys for last, so probably a lot to say here. This one. Okay, this is one of the cards that fell out onto the floor, the Six of Wands. I don't think you were getting enough out of the current situation or your previous situation or the situation that you're trying to leave. I don't think you were getting enough validation out of that relationship, which is why you want to leave anyway. Another thing that I'm hearing about the Judgment is it could be you not necessarily worried about what other people are going to say if you leave, but also worried about whether or not you are going to be able to find something that is secure. Because you were worried, like the situation that you want to leave is comfortable, it's familiar, it's stable to a certain extent, and you know what it is to expect from this person that you're with. However, it's not hitting the way that it should, and you want to leave. And like, if you look at the Seven of Swords, you'd see like you're all packed up, ready to go, and it's because you're worried about whether or not you're going to find something else, whether or not you're making a mistake. That's what has you looking back and maybe wanting to linger around. But also the reason you want to leave is because you're just not being gassed. Like you're not getting the gas that you want. And Sagittarius is always on the chase and always on the pursuit for someone who is literally just going to like give them a big ass head. So I'm not surprised that you're trying to go. While I was talking and shuffling, we had the Fool come out. And to me, it's saying that don't worry about what you're worrying about. Like, don't put too much thought and emphasis on, I don't know if I'm going to find somebody who is going to make me feel secure. Some of you might be like, oh, like this girl or this guy has a really good job and like, you know, I know that they could be dependable in terms of like wanting to start a family and build a life together, but there are key components that you're missing from the relationship. There are key things that you are missing that you're just not getting and you don't feel like you're going to get, so you're ready to go. Don't worry about it. Just go. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands coming up. There's probably somebody in your life, like honestly, with this being for Sag, I wouldn't be surprised if somebody has showed up in your life. If someone has showed up in your life and is even the reason why you realize that you're not getting everything it is that you need out of your current partner. Okay, you could be dealing with a fire sign, could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag. You could likely be dealing with an Aries because when I was doing Aries reading, I was talking about Aries, you know, finding love and all of these things. And they're also going through their own little like, do I really give my all to this new situation? And for you, you're ready to give your all to the new situation, but you're just a little bit worried about whether or not you should leave the old thing to dive into the new. But baby, go for it. Because why not? What do you have to lose by not following your heart? You're going to sit in a situation that's no longer serving you and no longer fulfilling you and be unhappy? Two of Wands. You and this person are going to have a lot of fun together. You guys are going to always be doing fun activities. This is the type of person who will come into your life and say, okay, so what's something that you've never done before? You've never done that? Okay, cool. Make sure that you're free next weekend because we're going to go like, I don't know, snorkeling, or we're going to go like treetop trekking. We're going to go ATVing. We're going to go to an escape room. Like they just want to do a lot of fun activities with you. When you're dealing with somebody who is a little bit more grounded, like let's just say you were dealing with like a Taurus or something before, like somebody who's like just really like not into the hype, not into the Gaza, not into the pasta, like this is going to be so exciting for you because it's like, wow, I let go of the dead weight and now look at all the fun that I'm having. This is somebody who really values you as a person. They really value your input. They really want to work towards building something with you. They probably already started talking about that with you. And we have 1, 2, 3 here, natural progression. Things are just moving and aligning perfectly. And we got another 3 here, 3 of Cups. So this is somebody who's really excited to be around you. You really kind of light them up and make them feel really good, but also they reflect that in you as well. Okay. And I have you out here like, oh wow, I didn't even know that I would be open to doing certain things. I didn't know that I would be open to like trying new foods, going to different restaurants, listening to different music, going to different concerts. I know there's nowhere for you to really like, you can't go to a concert right now because of like the cocoa, but they have you just ready to step outside of your comfort zone. If you were somebody who was like a recluse, they are ready to help you break out of it. They're here to encourage you to kind of go outside of your box because there's a big wide world out there, Sag. Which is interesting because Sag loves, y'all love adventure. You love the thrill, you love the chase. But then it's like when you get into certain situations, it kind of like kills the spark for you. And I'm feeling very like here, the spark The spark was gone, baby. The spark was gone, but you were just too in your head to really get out of it. It could even be with the help of friends that help you realize that there's no reason for you to be so hard on yourself for not wanting to continue on in a situation that maybe you've put a lot of work into. I know a lot of people say relationships take work, and they definitely take work, but you have to look at yourself and what it is that you see for you in a relationship. Some people are willing to be with one person for 25 plus years, baby. And no matter what, they decide that they're not gonna separate. They're just gonna deal with all the shit. Okay? And that might work for some people. That might not work for you. Okay? You might not be able to sit here and ignore all of the problems and ignore all of the things that you're not receiving. Don't let people coerce you into staying in situations because, you know, that's just what you're supposed to do. And real love takes work. Yes, it takes work, but like it shouldn't be that hard. Like, honestly, I think if love is that hard and a relationship is that hard to the point where you are like literally plotting your escape and trying to figure out how you can leave, then it's not even something that you need to be in. And it isn't something that you need to be in, because the moment that you are ready to let go, be free, and put yourself out there again, start over again, there are so many good things that are just going to be coming into you all at once. But again, you have to get out of your head, okay? A lot of people in the collective have been getting the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords. And, you know, I've said in a couple of videos, you know, I'm not surprised that that's something that's happening, or a card that's showing up, because there is a lot going on in our world right now, and we're putting a lot of things into perspective. And one of the things that you have probably put in perspective during this time is, again, your happiness. That's a big theme of this month. Is in Cancer season, we're really evaluating what it is that we hold dear to our hearts. A lot of us are reevaluating our relationships with friends, with family, with our romantic partners, okay? In your situation, you made it up until, you know, July, and you're like, you know what, this just really isn't something that I think I can continue to do anymore, because it's not serving me. But how do I leave? How am I going to explain to people that there is another failed relationship? That's how some of you guys are feeling. And again, stop worrying about what the hell people are going to say. Stop worrying about how the hell somebody else is going to feel. Okay? Because a part of you is also worried about, you know, leaving this person. Not only are you worried about what people are going to say, you're worried about losing this person. You're also worried about whether or not you're going to find the level of security and stability that you are getting from this person in somebody else. Even though they're not feeding your soul, even though they don't make you feel valued, and you don't feel appreciated, and you don't feel heard, and you don't feel seen. There's all of those things that are important to you that you're willing to forgo for what? To appease other people? To appease this it's gonna be an ex, baby. That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be an ex, because you're leaving this person in the past. And for potential security, like, you need to just work on security for yourself. Like, stop looking for security in other people. You gotta be secure within yourself. You gotta make sure that you got you. A lot of you guys are out here looking for relationships so that you can be financially secure, but nobody was born to take care of you. Okay? I mean, catching a little word right there. I'm gonna have to make a separate video on that. But back to Sag. Get out your head. Get your head out your ass. But that's not where it is. But, you know, it's very interesting to me that this is actually the energy that's showing up, because it's like, again, Sag, you guys are the explorers. So I know when this person, every time this person brings up a new destination and a new place that they want to go, I know that you're mad hype. I know you're giddy. I know you're like, ooh, I just bought the perfect outfit that will go great for that occasion. What else does Sag need to know about moving forward? Because that's what you need to do, Sag. You need to move forward and close out this chapter. As the you I think I was just saying that you need to put in the work to make sure that you are secure and that you are stable, and that's exactly what it is that you are going to be doing. Like, I know a lot of you guys right now probably heard me say that and said, oh, okay, that's all I needed to hear, thank you. Whips out notebook and starts, getting to work on that old business plan that you tossed away because you were wrapped up in dealing with relationship problems with somebody else. Temperance. Look at your energy, Sag. So you could definitely be dealing with another Sag. It could be another Sag that's coming into your life, or somebody who is coming in and matching your energy. That's what I'm getting with the Temperance, is you're getting somebody who's matching your energy. Okay? This is somebody who, when you talk to them about the things that you want to do in your life, you're not met with oh, I don't think you can do that. Don't you think that's going to be hard? Like, why would that even be something that you want to do? This person's going to come and be like, oh, you want to take a certain course to learn how to, I don't know, how to build a deck. Like, let's just say that's something you want to do. You want to get into outdoor work and you want to learn how to build a deck. They'll be like, oh, how much does it cost? $1,500? Okay, here you go. They match your energy. They meet you where you are and try to help balance you and help keep you, I don't know why I want to say afloat, but they just help keep you motivated. Actually, that's the word I want to use. They help keep you motivated. They help keep you balanced. They help keep you exactly where you need to be, okay? This is somebody who is really going to appreciate the work that you put into yourself and match that. We have the Justice card here. More balancing energy, okay? I'm getting the sense that other partnerships that you have been in, honestly, they just really left you, all off-centered, all off-kilter. They either, I feel like they've taken a lot from you. They've all left you very emotionally depleted, and they've also left you feeling like your voice doesn't matter, in a sense. You may be somebody who's very assertive and you speak your mind a lot, but nobody listens, and they still hurt you and they still put you in really compromising situations. Or you've been trying to work your way up to that, but because of all of the hurt and trauma that you experience with these other people, you're unable to get to this full, expressive potential. And that's where this new person is going to come in and kind of pour into your cup. Because if you look at the Temperance, it's just sort of moving water from one cup to the next. Okay? Moving one cup of water to the next cup of water. So this person is actually, they're really going to influence you and influence the way that you move, but they're also going to work with you and what it is that you have to offer. So they're not going to come in and try to change you and turn you into a mini version of themselves. But I think that they see a lot of themselves in you. They see potential, and they just want to help you grow and cultivate that potential. So this is actually going to be a really beautiful union. It's going to be a partnership. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm done. So I was saying that they really just want to share themselves with you and to pour into your cup from their cup. And that's exactly what is happening here with the Six of Pentacles. They are ready to share whatever it is that they have that they feel like can help you achieve your ultimate goals. They're willing to share that with you, okay? This person, final message, 10 of Cups and the Hierophant. This new energy that's coming in, again, it could be, I feel like it's a fire sign, because I feel like fire signs, they just match each other really well. But the only thing is that, that's a lot of combustible energy there, okay? But I feel like because there's so much combustible energy, there's so much chemistry as well. So this person, the way that I see them viewing you is they view you as like endgame, okay? They definitely want to settle down. They want to have a relationship. Again, I feel like, and I'm pretty sure if it wasn't the Ten of Cups, it was definitely the Hierophant that showed up for the Aries reading. And come on, catch the card. It was definitely the Hierophant that showed up for the Aries reading, in which I was saying to them that they are thinking about marriage with a particular person that they are seeing. Okay, and to have the Hierophant and the Ten of Cups show up at the same time, the Ten of Cups speaks to, you know, ultimate emotional fulfillment, creating a family and having a nice, happy, stable family life. This person, Sag, wants to have these things with you, okay? So, a lot of energy going on, lots of cards out. The one thing I want you guys to take away from this, Sag, is the only way that you are going to be able to have these things, because I know as I am talking about this person, that I'm talking about this potential partner, you're getting really excited and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't wait, I can't wait, I can't wait. The only way that this is going to happen is if you get out of your head. Get out of your head and stop worrying about what it is that people are going to say about you and about how it is that you move in terms of your relationships, okay? You need to be moving in accordance with what makes you happy and what is best for you, okay? All right. Okay, Sag, we're gonna dive into the angel cards. I had already started shuffling it before, and then the battery died. I need a longer battery. So I already asked the question, and the card that showed up is new partner. Isn't it a coincidence that I was telling you that there's going to be somebody new coming into your life, and for you to walk away and leave behind the old and don't even worry about what it is that other people are going to say, and then the angels are going to come and be like, bam, baby, you want to know what messages we have for you? Okay, the message that we have for you is new partner. So I'm going to read it for you. A chance meeting is no mistake. It's divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. Pay careful attention to new people that we send into your lives, okay? A lot of you have probably passed up potential opportunities with other people trying to be faithful to a situation that just don't serve you. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. The angels have given you this card as a signal that someone new has or is about to enter your life as an answer to your prayers, okay? This person will be a partner in business, friendship, or a romantic sense. And for some Sagittarius, it's going to be all. This is going to be somebody, they might not necessarily be a partner in business, but they're definitely going to back any of your financial explorations. Or no, that's not what I meant to say. They're definitely going to back any dreams that you have to pursue your own business. So like I was saying, if you wanted to take a course, they'll pay for it. If you need supplies for something, they'll pay for it. And if they can't pay for it, they will sit on the computer for hours and hours researching how to get you the best deal on what it is that you need to start your business. Don't go looking for him or her, as it'll happen very naturally. A lot of you guys are always out here searching down to place, okay? And that's how you end up in partnerships that are not working out and not divinely orchestrated relationships. That's how you end up in relationships where you just feel like you're in constant turmoil because you went seeking for this, okay? But this new person is just going to feel very natural. You're going to feel very familiar. It's just going to feel like you've known this person your entire life, okay? When you meet this individual, be open to divine guidance, which will direct both of you in loving and magical ways. Additional meanings for this card: you've met or will soon meet your soulmate. Allow other people to help you instead of trying to do things alone. Consult an expert. Your prayers being answered through other people. A new pet is coming into your life, okay? So for some of you, your partner may be buying you a pet Or you might be buying yourself a pet and saying F the partnership. For some of you guys, it's like, yeah, I hear what you're saying about me meeting somebody else, but I'm really not ready to be in a relationship right now. And you might put all of your time, energy, and effort into loving a pet. And I think that is so beautiful, honestly. If you're not somebody who has kids, because I don't have kids, when I had a pet, that was the first time that like I really experienced like unconditional love. It's like, oh my gosh, I just really want to take care of this thing and put all of my love into it, right? So I think as I was reading the card, I did a lot of explaining about like, you know, what this could mean and what to expect. So for some of you, again, you are going to be meeting a new person, okay? We talked about it. We're meeting a new person. There's going to be a strike of lightning that comes down into your energy field, into your aura, and you're going to be like, whoa, like I didn't know I needed to meet this person exactly when I met this person, okay? This person is going to give to you everything it is that you need. I like when it says, allow other people to help you instead of trying to do things alone, okay? This partner, I really have a feeling that this partner really wants to just pour into you. They want to give you stuff. They really want to give you stuff, and they really want to take care of you, but in a sense where it's setting you up for success. They don't want you to be reliant on them, so they'll probably really be pushing you to like, yo, like you should start a business, you should do this, you should do that, you should find a way to get some passive income. If you need help starting it up, I'm gonna help you start it up. They really want you to be self-sufficient. They want you to be well taken care of. That's what I'm hearing. They want you to be well taken care of. Because they know that if you are good, then the situation that you have together will be good. Okay? So Sag, that is your reading. I hope that you leave behind what's no longer serving you and move towards better days. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in August. Bye.